You know,
grapes.
Just like Magic Mike, I think less is more. And we're talking about makeup. That rule also applies. My next guest knows firsthand all about that. Now, we are joined now with Lynda Moore from SkinBar and our lovely model Taylor. How are you guys?
Good, thanks.
Now, we're talking about, obviously, when it comes to makeup, people can kind of overdo it. And you've got some good tips for summertime, nice, healthy, clean skin, right?
Right. Now, Taylor, she has some breakouts going on in the T-zone. That's very typical for a 19-year-old. And so what Taylor usually does is she puts on a lot of makeup. So I'm just using a tinted moisturizer. I'm a big fan of the tinted moisturizer because it's a 3-in-1 product. It's a foundation, a moisturizer, and a sun protection all in one. So it's very lightweight.
And you can use that instead of like a foundation or a base or tons of like pressed powder, right?
Exactly. And so I'm using this all over her face. And then I am also a fan of the primers. The primers actually help with fine lines and wrinkles.
Not that you have it at 19.
Well, around the eye area. It also helps to make the makeup stay.
I'll listen to these tips. Where fine lines and wrinkles, what is your advice again, Lynda?
A primer, definitely a primer in the summertime because it's also a 3-in-1 product.
Okay, so that's an easy thing in the summertime because the tinted moisturizer has your SPF, gives you some coverage, but also won't aggravate your skin, right?
Right, exactly. And then I also want to put powder just on her T-zone. Okay. She wants coverage just on the T-zone, so I'm using a little brush. I don't need a big powdery brush. I need a little brush just to apply to give her that extra coverage in the T-zone. Everything else is nice and clear, just that is the area where she's breaking out.
And so if you're not too shiny, because sometimes, when you put on the tinted moisturizer, then you start to look a little, so this makes it a little bit more matte.
Right.
Perfect.
Now, another thing that I see all the time is women in the bathroom and they pile on the makeup.
Yeah.
And they're, throughout the day, they're piling on the makeup and then it looks cakey. So what I always recommend are the blotting papers. And these are actually made from flaxseed.
Oh, okay.
And she could just
every makeup line, has their own blotting paper.
I like these because they're from organic flaxseed. And she could just use this throughout the day. Now, if you're in a bind, and we're all in a bind all the time, the bathroom toilet seat covers. Now, this is not good to put in your purse or anything. You don't want to whip this out in the pool. But you could take a little corner and just...
And that works pretty much the same, right?
Well, it's a great absorbent paper, definitely. And so you could use the toilet seat covers in the bathroom to just absorb the oil, and it's great.
Because one of the problems I'll have, if you work all day and you go out again, when you reapply makeup on top of makeup, that's when you kind of get a look that's not so desirable, I think.
Yes, the cakey look.
So sometimes just a little Evian mist and then do a little pressed with the blotting powder.
Yeah, and this is a hydrating spray, and that's also a key ingredient or key product. Sorry about that. It really helps to set the makeup, and it also hydrates the skin. So the hydrating spray, the Evian water is definitely a plus.
Or you can spray and walk into it. So are you okay there?
Just a tactor, that's all.
Okay, other tips you have for less is more, because from eye makeup to lip gloss, what is your idea for summer that we should do differently than we're in the winter time too?
Well, a lot of times people put on the 4 coats of mascara. And that looks very heavy, especially in the pool. So I do like the clear mascaras.
Oh, nice.
The clear mascaras actually, and she has beautiful lashes.
Are those your real lashes?
They're eyelash extensions,
okay,
actually.
I was about to say, oh my gosh, I wish I was 19 again.
So she can't use actually mascara, or it's not recommended to use mascara with eyelash extensions.
But if you do get those eyelash extensions, then you have to worry about mascara every day and all that stuff.
Right, exactly. But this is a clear mascara, and we just apply it on, and it gives you a wet look, and that's what you're looking for, especially in the pool.
So you go into the pool, because obviously you're going to go swimming, you don't want to wear eye makeup, it comes right off. So
right, exactly. So,
and don't wear heels to the pool either, please. Can we just throw that out there too?
And then just finish it off with a lip gloss for those gorgeous lips, and that will also just accentuate the lips and take away from the breakouts.
All right, with the Angelina Jolie lips there, Taylor. And Lynda, thank you so much. We appreciate that. Monica, you got some great lips too, honey.
Oh, thank you very much. I got a couple emails months ago asking me if I had Botox in my lips. I'm like, no, I was born with these. I would tell you if I did. I tell you everything.